Hey there, guys. Masked Bandit here, and this is our April BroCast, our little roundup of the month that was BroNation. And I don't have Mike with me today. He's dropped off the face of the planet. Instead, I have with me Ruble Trillions.
Hey, man. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I thought for a second about just trying to play it off like I am Mike and see.
See how long it would take. You got to get the cackle down.
Yeah,
I think.
I think someone suggested that all of the various bros take a turn and just see how long. Everyone pretends to be Mike and just see how long it takes for people to.
That's awesome. That'd be awesome. So it's mid-May, and we're doing our April recap here.
Just a little late, but
better late
than never.
Hey, better late than never. We had to make sure that the results from the Trident competition were secure and thorough.
Right.
So or something. So actually.
So it's totally a scientific voting thing. So.
Absolutely. About 48 hours or whatever. So anyway, let's jump right into the Trident contest. In April, our third place winner with 33 votes was SimTanic8 with his Boardwalk Hotel. I'm going to pull a Jaunty and say #SpookyDoor.
I heard that.
So yeah, SimTanic is in third place with 33 votes. This gorgeous Boardwalk Hotel, obviously modeled after the Tower of Terror. Just gorgeous image. Love the dusk.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like April was the month of nighttime dusk shots in the Trident competition. There was a lot. I mean, this was the only one that made it to the top 3, but there was a lot of them in there.
There were a bunch, and I love the Victory Boardwalk font over there. Pretty sure that's Haplo's work.
Oh, okay.
Which is yeah. I mean, just excellent, and the track lighting along the coaster here. That's just such a well-composed shot.
Yeah, it really is. Well, and just the layout of everything is so well-composed, too. I mean, I'd love to see, we got some shots of his, too, of sort of his, South Beach area that's kind of off to the right of that image, and it's just really, really well done, so.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Yep. Cool. And then in second place, we have, with 40 votes, we have Silverette with Volvara. And I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. We all know this project. He posted a video not too long ago. This has been around for over a year now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
this is actually one of my favorite projects of his. I know it's just been sort of a thing he's been working on slowly, but it's ridiculous. It's
so fantastic. This is people sometimes think that you and me and the rest of the bros and a lot of people on BroNation we're so hard bent on the realism aspect in our builds that we don't like this kind of stuff.
Right.
How could you not appreciate this?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's so well done. It's so detailed and it just nails the look of it too. And the one thing that's interesting, and I think he mentioned it in the episode where he does a lot of this work, is that and I'd be curious, I don't know if they updated it or not, but in this picture he specifically referenced that the way that they updated the terrain and how it works with lighting, that you can actually get sort of a darker interior, and you can see that in the shot there where the track goes into that tunnel and it's super dark. Did they patch that out? Do you know?
I heard that they had, but then the video where he's redoing a lot of the domes.
Yeah, it looked super dark to me. So.
Right, and I don't know when maybe I was hopeful that he hadn't had that just sitting around, because if he had done the commentary for it recently, I would have assumed he would have known if they'd patched it out or not. So fingers crossed for him and anybody else that likes that new. Apparently what it is you don't need nearly as much terrain.
Before it turns dark.
Yeah, which seems like a great idea. You would think they would have done that, but anyway, this is about Silverette's pick. So.
Yes, yeah. But anyway, the photo is everything about it is incredible. And
the composition, everything, just
the architecture.
I can't wait till it's done. Can't wait till
ridiculous.
This is done. Yeah. Cool. And then our top build this month was CTR SIND Ryan with 56 votes for his studio park, his winery in his studio park. And I hate him.
I feel like the month of April was the month of Simtanic and Ryan, because both of they just had tons of shots in the share and critique board that were just fantastic. And his Hollywood Studios project is nuts. Like, I mean,
their Studios parks are incredible, and this is all since Studios came out. It's just mind-blowing how awesome they have been with this stuff, and just the details in Ryan's shot here. Like you said, the little HV logo in the frame above the sign, and how he incorporates the in-game fonts so well.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, he's a genius with a lot of stuff, but you know, his use of pieces is like Mike with foliage. Like, Mike makes the game look like there's way more plants than actually exist in the game. Yeah. And Ryan's like that with like all of the pieces. You're like, what the hell piece is that? Like,
that's a great way. Yeah, that's an awesome way to describe it. He makes you think, where's that piece? Where did we get that piece from? And you realize it's just something we've always had. Yeah. So congrats to the top 3. They're really great. And congrats to all the finalists and anybody that earned a Trident in the month of April. Great month. And May is shaping up to be just as awesome. Some great stuff already in the docket there. So, woo, go Trident competition. I mentioned it in the beginning that Mike has kind of taken a, I guess, leave of absence, we'll call it. And he recently got a job, which is always great, and it apparently consumes him to the nth degree. and living in Montana, he claims, there's very little time to garden, which is one of his passions. And so he's kind of gone away until, I don't know when. He says June. We'll see. Yeah. So that's why Mike hasn't been around. There's been nothing happening. BroCoaster, episode, what, 34? 35?
Yeah.
35? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever one we recorded a month ago is still sitting on his computer. We're waiting for him to get it done. And you're just going to have to be patient with us, as we're all just kind of patient waiting for him. That's why this BroCast was kind of late, and why it's edited differently, because usually Mike does those. But anyway, we're all the bros. You'll notice we've kind of been not missing, but a lot less present. And we're all really busy. I mean, I'm in the middle of my busy season, where I've got 4 programs in 2 weeks and closing out my 9th school year teaching. And you're prepping for a big move, right?
Yeah, I'm moving, and I know, like, Commando's moving, and...
Not to mention his computer woes.
Right, yeah, and he had flooding in his basement, so he had his computer not hooked up for a few weeks, and yeah, so it's just been a crazy couple months, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, Hopefully we'll all be back sometime once we're all settled in the summer, and really we can do some really cool stuff. So you're just going to have to be patient with us for a while. We're all real busy, but we're trying to check in when we can and say hey and keep things moving along at a brisk pace on BroNation. So thanks for hanging with us and being patient. We appreciate it. So our monthly member check, granted, this is done after April, but we are currently at 710 members.
Which is crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. Now, to be fair, we did get a huge bump from Jonty in the month of April from Geekism. He plugged us real hard on one of his videos, and there was a weekend or two where we got like 40 new people a day.
Yeah. It was the Jonty insane. Bump is real. Even if, like, if you get a shout out on an episode of Pinewood Hills, you're in for a nice little subscriber increase.
Let alone if you build something for him, eh?
Right, exactly. So.
So thanks Jonty from Geekism. Hello, you. Really appreciate it. So some cleaning house things, some some things going on with the actual functionality of BroNation. The Elite Dangerous chat that was pretty much dead is no more. It is gone. We removed it. We were gonna try and do some stuff, and it just didn't take off.
Yeah, I think it like initially was there because of the connection to Frontier, and enough people who played Planet Coaster played it, but it just never really went anywhere. So
yeah. So apologies if you are a big Elite Dangerous fan. It just doesn't have enough traction on BroNation to warrant a channel, but. We replaced it with a Parkitect channel because did the beta, did the nighttime beta drop in April, or was that in March?
I think it was at the beginning of April.
Okay, so that was
maybe the end of April. I honestly can't remember. But yeah, I mean that when it did though, it picked up a huge amount of traction in the game, and a lot of people went back to it. So.
If you haven't been playing Parkitect and you like the original Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, you need to do yourself a favor and pick up Parkitect. It's awesome, and they've treated it so well, and they've really taken care. And it's got this great aesthetic, this gorgeous nighttime now. It's so much fun, and it's much easier to just pick up and play than something like Planet Coaster. So,
yeah, it's super charming. You don't have to be like as crazy in the detailing and all that stuff. You can kind of just have more fun with it.
Yep, already has mod support on the Steam Workshop, and there's some great mods out there. It's more of a management style game if you're unfamiliar, but if you're on BroNation, you probably already know about it anyway. And if you're not on BroNation and you're watching this, hey, hop on and join us and share some Parkitect with us, or Planet Coaster, or whatever. So, I don't know. I'm just vamping here.
Yeah, no, that's good.
You're good. You can talk. It's fine. You can talk to a wall. I know.
Keep going.
I know. Got to get through this list, man. So one of the things that happened in April is Ruby clued us in on how weird Danish people are.
I mean, if we didn't already know. But.
Right, but she just cemented the fact. I mean, let's be honest. Apparently, Ruby, if she hasn't already, I think she turns in this month, or June. And I don't know, she either has or is rapidly approaching the ripe old age of 30. And apparently, if you're not married by your 30th birthday in Denmark, you get hazed pretty hardcore with oil drum statues. Like grotesque,
obscene.
Obscene, grotesque oil drum, and you get sprayed with pepper.
Yep.
I don't. Something about being an old maid or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And is basically, it only the women that this happens to?
If you're 30 and not married, you should feel bad about yourself. You're a bad person, and you should feel bad about yourself, basically. So.
And that's how the Danish people do.
Yeah.
So. I'm sure we have some weird things too, though. We have our midlife crises over here where we buy motorcycles and stuff.
Right.
Very good. So we also have, now we like to talk about at the end here, we like to talk a little bit about some awesome things from the community that we've seen. The Cheetah Hunt recreation by Magikesmen.
Before we started recording, we both tried that like 3 or 4 times.
Magikesmen!
That's the best. That's our best interpretation of your username. So
Magikesmen!
Sorry if it's way off, but
apologies. But he's doing an awesome Cheetah Hunt recreation, and not just the coaster, but the area around it. And it was really cool. A couple times he posted pictures, and I had just hopped on and hadn't really caught up with what the discussion was, and I was like, "Oh, that looks like the restaurant from Busch Gardens." Oh, it is the restaurant from Busch Gardens. It's very clear what it is, and he's doing an excellent job. So
it's a really solid recreation.
Yeah, I've never ridden it. Have you?
I have not. No.
Have you ever been to Busch Gardens?
I have not. I would love to. Yeah,
I have not been in forever.
I'd like to go to Tampa and Williamsburg. So.
Yeah, the last time I was at Busch Gardens, Tampa, they were building SheiKra.
Okay.
So that whenever that was, I think I might have been in high school. Long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we also have an awesome custom carousel by SilentMember. Warning, if you have a low-end PC, it may make your computer explode.
It's so amazing, though.
It's incredible.
It's one of those things where, every once in a while, the community produces something, and it makes you realize, how glaringly absent that thing is from the actual game. And a larger carousel like that is something that should absolutely be a functioning ride in the game. And when you see how well, how nice his looks in parks, and especially if you put it inside a custom cover, it's just insane. It's so good.
Yeah, he dropped it into Conifer Slopes for testing, and it immediately made Conifer Slopes look better. So
yeah, incredible job.
Now it is 6,000 pieces. I'm not even lying. It's hefty. It's hefty, and we're gonna mention it in our May update, I'm pretty sure. But since it is already mid-May and this just happened, was it SilentMember that also went ahead and compiled all the custom flats into a Steam collection?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
So you need to check that out. There'll be a link to that in the description below, most likely, because it's incredible. And if you like custom,
it's worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they don't move and they're not functional, but they help out a lot. I mean, think of No Name Landia without Kinderly's parachute.
Yep, same. Yeah, same with Jubilee. It's like without that drop
right
now.
Without your now, yeah, that is an icon in the park now, and it really makes it look like it belongs. It's great. So yeah, that'll be another thing we will re-mention in May. But I thought we'd throw it out there now. The custom, the collection of custom flats was pretty cool.
Yep, for sure.
Yep. And then we have, finally on my little list, we have Josh, he's actually kind of been MIA for a little bit.
Yeah, I think he started a new job. I think he's been, yeah.
Okay. He's the one that's been doing the Haunted Mansion recreation, and he's been doing the Fury 325 recreation. Well, he also makes models.
Really good
Fury.
Models.
Yeah,
really,
and they're
really good models.
Yeah, they're impressive. I mean, hopefully, if I've done my job, some pictures of them are scrolling across your screen as we speak. But yeah, how crazy is that? That's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be better at modeling. I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah, it's like playing Planet Coaster in real life. Like,
yeah, I have fat fingers. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I think he said he made the track out of wire, and yeah, it's just, I mean, it follows the exact layout. So
yeah,
what he did to bend the wire correctly like that, and how he did all that, I have no idea. But it's really, really well done.
It's impressive for sure. The closest thing I have is a tiny metal model of Millennium Force that I got for Christmas from the people that make the little roller coaster thing. I don't even know. I don't even know. So here we are, mid-May. What's going on with you? Can we expect a Jubilee anytime soon?
Yeah. Commando and I are supposed to record tomorrow, actually. So, so this, I don't know when you're planning on getting this out, but
I'm hopeful tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah. So whenever this comes out, there should be an episode of Jubilee out.
Oh, that's exciting.
Or coming within a day or two. So
that's exciting. Very good.
Yeah.
So it's either already out or will be very soon.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
It's I was going back through his channel and my channel, and it's like, God, it's been 2 months since an episode. It didn't feel that long because we had your reveal, and then, we had the episode where we introduced you, and then we had your reveal, and there hasn't been anything since then. So
I'm telling you, I broke Jubilee. I broke you gentlemen down.
I actually went and re-downloaded your save file, so thank you for not deleting that, because I'm going to, because it's been so long, I'm going to try to do here's what this looked like before and after, because I didn't start a bunch of new stuff. I just finished a lot of unfinished work. So yeah, it should be a unique episode from that standpoint.
I'm excited for that.
Hopefully you got one soon. So
cool. And our next Bro Coaster will be whenever Mike returns to us. I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, though. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, I think he said that not only is it the job, but then he's got his own garden and stuff.
Yeah, and it's a job that requires a lot of physical labor, and he's legit exhausted when he gets home.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, and then from my end, hopefully you can expect some more BroNation studios, and I'm actually working on a little coaster right now, and I'm also planning on going to Six Flags Fiesta Texas in the end of June. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's going to be...
because of Wonder Woman, that's right.
That's what I'm going to try and get on. So, and I'm going to try open that up to anybody that's a member of BroNation that wants to come hang out and ride some coasters with yours truly. I'll let you know the date, specifically, and hopefully a couple people can join me, because it's just going to be me as far as I know. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add?
No, thanks for having me on, man.
I can't do it by myself. Appreciate you hopping on with me with this. So thanks so much for hanging out and listening to our little BroCast here, and we will see you again in a couple weeks to wrap up May. God, we're already wrapping up May soon. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man. All right, guys. If check out the description below for some of the things we've chatted about. You can find some links, and I'll see you on BroNation. See you later, everyone.
See you guys.
Bye.